A beautiful evening here in late August, and with temperatures dropping over the last couple days, that means fall weather is upon us, and fall sports are also upon us here as we welcome you to Ante Marino Stadium on the campus of Gateway High School as some girls soccer as the Gateway Gators take on the Obama Academy Eagles here on the GatewayGatorsProductions.com. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Spencer Witt. Obama Academy in their white jerseys, and the Gators of Gateway in their black jerseys getting ready to square off in this non-conference, non-section match here between the two sides. Gateway, of course, last season had a conference record of 2-7-1, 5-9-1, but looking to get things going here early on in this season, get a victory. And on the other side for Obama, the same thing for them, just looking to figure some things out before they get into City League play along with some other non-conference matchups. There was no JV game prior to this. Obama not having enough players for JV, so just the varsity matchup, and we're underway here on Gateway Gators Productions, as the Gators will try and keep this one in on the far side. Of course, some new faces, fresh faces from last year, some returning players from last year as well. But a team that struggled late on the season for Gateway and looking to generate some more offense. That was another thing that the Gators struggled with last year. Gave up 40 goals against and only scored 30 goals in the past year, with a 2-7-1 conference record, as well as that one thrown in for the Gators. Emily Warner with it for Gateway, and it'll go back to the far side, but then almost taken away by a Joe Adakwa for Obama Academy. And now to the far side for Gateway. Of course, 40-minute halves here for both of these sides, as the Gateway will move this one forward. And an opportunity here. Shot taken, but collected.
Saved
by the keeper. That's Jane Allen, who is registered as the keeper for Obama, a freshman keeper for the Eagles. She gets her first save of the evening. And that one going out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Gators. Sophia Grigenti will throw it in. She gets it back and deflects off a player, and then the big foot sending it forward. But only momentarily. Touch over was looking for Luda Menjin, but couldn't get it to her. Instead, Gateway with it. Marina Castelli on the left side for Gateway, a freshman for the Gators, as that one goes at the feet of an Obama player. Crossed in momentarily, high shot there
just a little bit
from
high.
Peyton Kuiper. It was stopped at the feet of Veronica Harless for Obama, listed as number 88. I don't think I've ever seen an 88 on a soccer pitch for the senior for Obama. But just kind of stopped at her feet, and then she had fallen over the ball in the act of it and was just sitting there. Had to collect herself, pick herself up, and also try and clear it, which she did. And Dakwa, as that one gets sent out of play by Gateway. Morgan Weiland, number 99, throwing it in for the Eagles. And an 88 and a 99 on this squad. The highest number that Gateway has is 36. As this one taken, a shot off the fingertips of Allen, and it goes over the bar. Good look for Gateway. Another look at it. Just getting enough to push it over is the force of that one. Not able to be stopped in front of Allen, and instead it's a corner kick
for the Gators.
And so a corner kick for Gateway. A low corner kick. Savannah Bowden has it and drops it back off. Crossed in as well. Stays at a couple players' feet. And Obama passing it around until going to the sideline and out of play, but a throw in for Gateway. No correction, it is going to be a white throw in.
Eagles ball.
Intention was for Morgan Weiland to just kind of force that to the sideline and then let the Gators touch it out of play to give themselves some space and the ability to throw it in, and exactly how she drew that one up.
Number 25, Jackie Jackson, is in for the Eagles.
As this one rolls past the sideline, as Lola Weiss will let it go. And throw in for the Gators. They swing it to the near side now for Gateway. Zahara Myers, senior for the Gators. As that one go out of play, and it'll be a throw in for Gateway. At the feet of a handful of players, Lola Weiss. Obama still with some offensive opportunity here. Myers and shielding away, and then a foul called. That one on Luna Menjin for Obama. Take a look at the replay there. And a free kick for Gateway as they're just passing it back and forth here. That was Emily Werner, and of course the keeper for Gateway, but an opportunity now for the Gators. Couple steps, dropping it over, but out of the reach of number 11 for Gateway, Marina Castelli. Throw in as Castelli gets a piece of it and then sent back to Myers. Myers will swing it back. Emily Werner for Gateway. Out of the reach of Sophia Gurgenti for Gateway. A couple subs coming in for Obama as well. We'll mention them as the ball comes to them.
Number 77, Annalise Guillot, is in for the Eagles.
Throw in for the Gators. Back over. Taylin Birchbickler for Gateway, a freshman for the Gators. Myers loses the handle on that one, and taken by Ella Rose Pampfile for Gateway, but then taken away again, or for Obama, taken away again for the Gators, and then finally sent out by Veronica Harless, excuse me, for a throw-in for Gateway. And the referee forcing Gateway to move backwards. We're at that 20-yard line marker, maybe 15-yard line marker. We're told to move back about 10 yards. So the throw-in for the Gators, a give and go. Crossing this one in. Looking for a player. They get it to her. Shot taken, deflects off an Obama player, though, standing in front defensively. Still in possession, crossed over right to a teammate who crosses it back. It's at the edge of the line, but collected. No, it does go over the line for the goal. Savannah Bowden was there for Gateway, along with the keeper, along with a couple players for the Gators. Peyton Kuiper was over there as well.
With a 1-0 lead.
But it was Gateway who gets the goal. Taylon Burkbickler was the one who scored for the Gators. A 1-0 lead for Gateway. Burkbickler had a lot of real estate to her right, but her shot went errant towards the keeper, but luckily just got enough on it to trickle past the line. This one crossed over. Cleared out, though, by Obama.
Centering pass by Castelli, broken up.
And then sent back out again by Obama. Back and forth for a Gateway. And now some real estate. Kuiper. Kuiper with a drive, and that one hits the post.
What a shot.
Another look, only one defender back for Obama, and Kuiper hits the near post as she'll check out for a substitution. But it will be a goal kick for Obama. Xenia Cook with it forward for Obama. Jacqueline Jackson, and then cleared back out, though, by the big sweeper for the Gators. This one goes to the sideline. It will be a throw-in for Obama. Kira Dodds checks in for Obama, checking back in for the Eagles. And Morgan Weiland to throw it in. They'll do the same thing about 3 to 5 yards down the pitch. Taken by Gateway. Julia Beam. Looking for a cross. Can't find anyone, but Gateway will get it before it hits the sideline. Myers with it for Gateway.
Over to Myers.
Through ball, but out of the reach of Julia Beam. It will be a goal kick for Obama. Obama last year a record of 4-13-1. This team squared off against Gateway last year. It was at Gateway. It was a 10-0 victory for the Gators. Obama, their handful of wins on the year last year. They beat McKeesport 4-0. As a handball called, and it will be a free kick for Obama. Had a 2-1 win over Penn Hills. It was a Penn Hills team that only won one match last year. Then a 6-0 victory over Carrick and a 5-0 victory over Brashear. Of course, last year, actually, Obama was able to qualify due to being the City League finishing second in the City Leagues. This one crossed in and then forward, but collected by the keeper. Obama was able to qualify for the PIAA Class 3A districts, 5, 8, and 9 playoffs, so regional playoffs. They fell to Du Bois area 8-0. That was at Couples Stadium over in Pittsburgh. Gateway last year. As this one moving forward for the Gators. They have it. 2-on-1 now for Gateway. Shot taken but pushed away. Good save. That's Allen who makes the save. Have a look at it.
For the Gators. Don't forget the refreshment stand is open for business. They have nachos,
Speed
cheese,
there for
hot dogs, assorted
Gateway.
And chips. Thank you for supporting
Sienna Bowden who
Gators soccer.
had the speed, and now
Here comes the corner kick.
Taylin Birchbickler will cross this one in for the corner. Into the box and then collected. And back out to Myers. Myers has some space. She'll drop it back out as well. Sent in towards the 18-yard box. Still in possession for Gateway. And then finally a big swing and then kicked forward from Obama. Player going down in a collision. Slow to get up, but Obama with it. Possession until it's swept out by Lola Weiss for Gateway. The through ball, but first person who hits is Lorelei Myers for Obama, and it'll be a throw in for the Gators. Have some substitutes coming in for both sides as well. Genevieve Valdango will throw it in for Gateway, the senior. Off a couple players and then out of play again, and it will be collected where it's touched by one of the assistant coaches for Obama, and you can see the head coach, far side, top right of your screen, Andy Lobel, talking to a team of the players for Obama. Sent forward and then at the feet of a couple players. Castelli moves it forward, and offsides, though, is going to be Valdango.
Julia Beam.
Correction, that's Julia Beam who is offsides. Let's look at it here, and just over. You can see that last defender, Veronica Harless, just kind of a little bit of hesitation to pull Julia Beam offsides. And Harless will take the free kick for Obama. Looking for Peyton Kuiper, couldn't get hit to her. Swung from Warner to Weiss. Weiss will have to go get to it again. As Xenia Cook all over her and forcing the throw in for Obama. Myers. Good ball finding Julia Beam. Caselli. Harless was defending. And then offside again for Gateway. 21 minutes and change here left in the first half. Here on Gateway Gators Productions. Thank you for tuning in. It's a beautiful day here in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. eastern part of the greater Pittsburgh area, is a handball for Gateway, and it will be a free kick for Obama. Of course, we'll have coverage all season long for a different game of the week for several sports, and just like that, producer Lee Schaefer giving us the graphic, the upcoming broadcasts. August 29th, excuse me, it was North Allegheny squaring off against Gateway. Always going to be a good one. North Allegheny, always a tough team in pretty much every sport. And then September 4th, girls volleyball will square off against Greensburg-Salem. On the 5th, football will square off against Plum. And then boys soccer also taking on the Mustangs on September 9th. You can catch all of those on GatewayGatorsProductions.com. Of course, this being our game of the week here, and technically, I mean, if you want to go by, I like going by high school football standards. Week 0 was this past week, so this is week 1. So if you go by that for all sports, it's week 1 here of fall sports as well.
On the throw-in.
Don't quote me on that because they could be running off a different schedule, but it's the easiest schedule that I can remember. As Myers will drop it off back to the keeper.
Ella Sepko for the Gators.
And it's Ella Sepko who will collect it for Gateway, the sophomore goalkeeper for the Gators. And it will be a free kick for Obama. Good spot for a free kick as well. Kira Dodds will take the free kick. This is the best opportunity so far early in this match for Obama. Dodds with the free kick. It's sent right to a Gateway player, but the next touch goes to Obama, still in the box, and then finally cleared out. Good clearance by the Gators. Julia DeSelich was the one who cleared that for Gateway. Another throw in here for Obama. Oyeme Bachiba throwing it in for the Eagles. Good find here. Cook gets by one defender. Second defender steps up, though, out of the reach. But Obama with some offensive pressure here. Forcing a throw-in. Look again, a good turn here by Xenia Cook. Freshman for Obama.
Eagle ball.
And a throw-in this time for the Eagles. And out of play, and just another throw-in. 10 more yards down the pitch. Couple subs coming back in for Obama and for Gateway. Morgan Weiland will actually come back in and will have to run all the way back over. Doesn't even get the help of having a teammate grab the ball for her, but she'll have to go over and get the ball and throw this one in. And the sophomore will throw it in for the Eagles. Thrown in over the head of a couple players, sent back out, and they'll do it again. Clock still ticking down, 17 minutes on the clock. And down past the sidelines in a good ball here. Just out of the reach for Gateway. Harless steps up and sends it out. Peyton Kuiper, the intended target, and Kuiper with it now. Forward to Beam. Beam, too much of a touch and just collected again.
Nice save by Jane Allen.
It's Allen who gets to it and is able to haul it in as well for Obama. Back down for Gateway. 15:55 on the clock. The 1-0 game right now is, try and get our graphic up here in a second. 15:45 on the clock. Out of the reach, and it will be a throw-in, a deep throw-in for Gateway. Back over for the Gators. Kuiper crosses that one over. No,
goal kick.
Nothing doing in that one for Gateway, and a goal kick for Obama. Several players checking back in for the Eagles. They'll get some fresh legs. I believe they used, from my calculations, I think everyone sitting on that bench dressed in a jersey so far has played, with the exception of, I believe, maybe 1 or 2 players, but I have to expect to see a lot of substitutions from both of these teams. Of course, non-conference and non-section being one thing, but another thing just getting fresh legs. And, you know, soccer, a long-paced event, long-paced match here. And just having the stamina could be a big difference between getting that extra pass, that extra touch, and getting past the defensive ranks. We've seen it a couple times for Gateway, and Obama has been looking for the same thing as well. As Gateway will swing it to the near side now. And out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Bashiba will throw it in for Obama. Over to Jingyi Low for Obama, but instead it goes out of play. And Dakwa will throw it in again. Low with it. Low with a nice turn to the right side. Dakwa was still with it as well. Crossing it in. Good opportunity for Obama, but the touch just too much for Kira Dodds. Right idea for Obama. They've moved the ball down the pitch here, just haven't been able to generate any shots. But looking for something here with the throw-in. Good throw. And it deflects and hits off the flag stand and actually will go out. Which side of the flag stand did it go off of? It went off of the left side, so it will be a corner kick.
Corner kick for the Eagles.
So the Eagles will have a corner kick. Kira Dodds will take the corner for Obama. It's a low corner kick, and first touch from Gateway. Back out to the second line of defense. Bashiba. Dodds. Low. And off a player for Gateway. And then finally cleared out. I believe that was Myers who cleared it out. Out of the reach, though. Had a player there, Julia Beam, but just couldn't get it to her. Beam listed as a forward and a goalkeeper. Has played goalkeeper last season. Playing forward here in this match. Also one of the captains, the senior for Gateway. Flicked forward to Beam, but Harless will be the first one to get to it. Harless defends and then just clears it out. Had Beam trailing her. 11.5 remaining here in the first half. 1-0 lead for Gateway. To the end line, crossing this one in, but collected by Allen.
Allen.
As Allen, first one to get there for Obama. Jinyi Low with it for Obama. Switched over, Cook. Cook around one defender. Still with possession for Cook. Got a lot of speed over there, and she's able to get to it. Third defender sends it out of play, but a good run from Cook. Xenia Cook, just a freshman for Obama. And a throw in, but I believe Morgan Weiland didn't have both her feet on the line, or if she did, it was over the line. So a lot of substitutions coming in here for both Gateway and for Obama. Sophia Gurgenti will throw it in for the Gators. To the sideline, but it goes out of play. Out of the reach of Genevieve Valdengo, and it will be a throw-in for Obama. Weiland will throw it in, keeps her foot in front of the line this time. Gets past one player, and they threw ball. It's forward for Gateway, but offside. Called against Piper Benson, the senior for Gateway. Free kick taken. And then back for a Gateway. 8:50 remaining here in the first half. Just a 1-0 lead for Gateway. Gateway's had some opportunities. Jane Allen has made some decent stops. And the defense has stood tall for Obama. I believe Veronica Harless, who has been all over the pitch for the Eagles and playing the last line of defense before the keeper. We'll throw in for Gateway. As Valdengo will throw it in. Valdengo crossed in. Underneath a foot, a shot taken, and a score! It's Noelle Simon, the sophomore for Gateway, underneath the foot of an Obama player. And it goes right to Simon. Tough break for Obama. A 2-0 lead for Gateway.
Time of the goal, 8:03. Noelle Simon.
Trying to send this forward to Simon again, but actually offsides is going to be the call. Clock continues to tick down, 7.5 remaining in the first. As this one will go all the way to the 35-yard line, 37.5-yard line. And the free kick taken goes off Simon as she gets knocked over, but a foul called on Obama. Foul called on Kenafumunjang for Obama.
Werner on the kick.
And a free kick. As Sydney Werner will send it in. Goes past a couple players, but collected by Allen. She keeps it at her feet.
There's Jane Allen.
And hauling that one in before anyone for Gateway could get to it. Good ball, though, into the box for Werner. And past the sidelines, it'll be out of play. So a throw-in for Obama as Jacqueline Jackson throws that one in. Deflects off Jackson, and it'll be another throw-in for Gateway this time. Past the sideline. Where Valdengo will throw this one in. So we talked about Obama last season and their record. As back for a Gateway. The Gators last year in section 3 or 1 of 3A finished 2-7-1. 5th out of 6 teams in their section. Their 2 victories were over the Indians of Penn Hills. Had a victory over Hempfield as well. And a victory over Obama Academy and Armstrong for their victories on the year. Gators went a stretch of almost a month where they were not able to score a goal early on in the season last year after beating Penn Hills 6-0. Fell to Plum, Mars, Hampton, Franklin Regional all without registering a goal, but were able to bounce back with a victory over Hempfield, and then
Don't forget to visit the
a tie with Shaler.
at the half.
Actually rattled off 2 wins in a row and
hot dogs, assorted drinks,
won
and
3 of
chips,
5 matches.
and
Had a
other tasty treats.
streak of 3-1-1 over a 5-game stretch. Has a free kick for Obama. Their record not enough to qualify them for the WPIAL playoffs. As Cook gets around a defender. Second ball, though. Second defender, I should say.
Nice defensive play
Steps
by
up
number
again.
5, Lola Weiss.
Lola Weiss, who has done a good job here after Cook has been able to get around the first defender, but Weiss has been able to step up and clear that one away from harm. Run into Valdengo, and then with it is Gateway. That one through to a couple players. And then back over. Valdengo sends it back in, but Weiland is there for it, only momentarily though. Forward, a shot taken, but right to Allen.
Save, Eagles.
Allen will haul that one in. Off the shot from Savannah Bowden. Another look at it here. And a touchback to Allen Allen has some pressure on it. And a foul called against Gateway. 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. 2-0 lead for the Gators. Taylon Birchbickler was the first goal scorer of the evening for the Gators, and Noel Simon also scoring for Gateway. Lahara Myers for Gateway. Through to Simon. Simon, though, offsides is the call. That one might have went past the end line, too. Simon offsides, though.
One minute left in the half. 1 minute.
Final minute remaining here in this half is Allen's goal kick or free kick goes back to Myers, or excuse me, goes back to Simon. And then out of play, another throw in though for Obama. Deshiba will throw this one in. And it goes back out. It'll be a throw in for Gateway. 20 seconds remaining. Simon, a quick throw. Goes to Lowe. And Lowe will try and move it forward. Clears this one out for the final couple seconds of the first half, but 2 goals for Gateway.
That's the end of the first half.
That'll end the first half here against Obama Academy. So a 2-0 lead over Gateway. We'll step aside for halftime. We'll come back. We'll have the second half between the Gators and the Eagles here on Gateway Gators Productions. 17. Or yeah, I think it was 17. Taylor. I think so. I didn't really see it either, but I think that's what it was.
Yeah, you said what I said. I said there was a scrambling for
For my deduction, that's what it was. Yep.
Exclusive savings are just a tap away with the Spitzer VIP app. Spitzer Toyota Monroeville. Wag more, spend less.
Almost ready for the start of the second half. Goals by Talon Burkbickler and Noel Simon have the Gators up 2-0.
Back here at Gateway Gators Productions. Second half between Obama and Gateway in a weird situation there. It's actually going to be, I don't want to call it turnover, but you can't pump fake, or actually you can't double touch a opening kickoff. So Obama's player took it, turned, and then kicked it backwards again. So what happened, that resulted in a free kick for a Gateway. I don't think I've ever seen that one before, but 2-0 lead for the Gators. Taylon Burkbickler scoring the first goal for Gateway. Noel Simon scoring the second. And Gateway and Obama will switch sides in terms of which way they'll be going down the pitch. As that one out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Eagles in their white jerseys with the Eagles script on the back. And Gateway in their black jerseys as moving forward. Good ball through, trying to get to Beam. Beam gets a piece of it, and she'll touch that one in for the goal. Beats the keeper.
Oh, Gators.
And Julia Beam scoring for Gateway. 3-0 Gators. Good counterattack from the Gators. Another look at it. Defender was caught out of position, and unfortunately for the keeper, for Obama, that being Jane Allen, had to come out. Just goes under her feet after the touch from Beam, and Beam will walk that one in. So 3-0. On a goal right off the gate here, not even 2 minutes into the second half. As Gateway will spread this one out to the far side. And down the pitch where Allen will collect it. So third goal scored by Julia Beam for Gateway.
Gateway goal scored by number 21, Julia Beam on the breakaway. That makes it Gators 3, Eagles nothing.
Gergenti sends it back to the keeper. Ellis Sepko, and then gets dropped back to Sepko again. Sepko, a sophomore goalkeeper for Gateway. Burkbickler fights for it with Morgan Weiland. And the throw gets halted as substitution comes in for Obama. Marilena Buzos for Obama will check in, number 13, the freshman for the Eagles. And forward, Beam again with it. Beam's got past the back line again. A big touch, collected, pushed forward and scoring.
Whoa, Gators!
Julia Beam again for the Gators, her second goal of the evening. Beam sneaks behind the defenders again. This time it's a touch from Jane Allen, but unfortunately it goes off her feet and right back off Beam. who was able to just keep running with it and puts that one home for the Gators. 4-0 the score for Gateway now. Back over for Gateway. That one hits the side of the net. Birchbickler looking for her second goal of the evening. Aqua wins that one for Obama. Myers will send it out of play. Jackie Jackson to throw it in for the Eagles. And a foul called, I believe, on Gateway. A little push in the back there. Either Myers or Castelli that got called for the foul. This one to the edge of the box for Obama. Sent back over and out of play. Jingyi Low throws it in for Obama quickly at the feet of Jackson. Good step over to get it to a teammate. And then good ball movement from Gateway, and they've got numbers trying to counter. Slotted over, but just to the left, or to the right, I should say, of the goal. Peyton Kuiper taking that initial strike for Gateway. Allen has some pressure on her. Now Low with it. Low had some room to turn, but just couldn't corral that one. But I believe offsides is going to be a call. It is on Gateway, trying to come back towards the ball. It's called for the offsides. So free kick for Gateway. Forward for Obama, but it goes past the sideline. It will be a throw-in, though, for, I believe, for Gateway. To the near side now for Gateway. Good move as Gateway tries to switch the field. Unfortunately cannot, though, but Obama with it. Cook. That one goes past the sidelines. Nice step over by Gateway to let that one go out. Kuiper. Sent forward, but Weiland high in the air. Bounces over one player. Passing through. Out of play. Throw in for Obama. A couple substitutions will come in. Thrown in by the Eagles and then high into the air. As Obama steps up for this one. Good passing. Kira Dodge just could not keep on with it, and it's a foul called against her. And it will be a free kick. Another look at it. Got taken away and then caught up the feet of Julia DeSelich for Gateway. DeSelich back over. Beam forward, but Allen will take it. Doesn't go far though. Kuiper with a shot. That one blocked by the keeper.
Jane Allen.
Jane Allen, the keeper for Obama. Another look at it here. You see Kuiper taking a shot, but just getting a foot on it. It was Jane Allen. And a goal scored by the Gators just as we were coming out of the replay. It's Peyton Kuiper who scores for Gateway. And Kuiper makes it 5-0 Gators. Just like that after the save from Allen, but this one goes into the back of the net for the Gators. Got a 5-0 lead for Gateway. A little under half an hour remaining here in this second half. Gotta start the clock. Start the clock. 30. So Peyton Kuiper scoring the goal for the Gators.
Gateway goal scored by number 30, Peyton Kuiper.
Lofted over. Burke-Bickler. Burke-Bickler crosses it over, gets a touch on that one and scores. Piper Benson for Gateway scoring for the Gators. She is fired up to score after that one. And 6-0 Gateway. Another look at it here for Benson. Burke-Bickler crosses it in, and the crossover out of the reach of a defender and right to the feet of Piper Benson. Now the floodgates have opened for the Gators. They've scored a couple goals here in just under a couple minutes. $6-0 for the Gators. Piper Benson scoring for Gateway. That'll be a throw-in for Obama.
Gateway goal scored by number 10, Piper Benson.
Out of play, it'll be a throw-in for Gateway. Looking for a quick throw-in. They had a player who was, Piper Benson almost was off sides and had to get herself back on sides. It'll be out, another throw-in. Deeper throw-in this time. Couple substitutions coming in. Kayla Johnston in for the Gators. Leah Rossenwinter also in for Obama as this one goes out of play, and it'll be a goal kick for Gateway, or for Obama, excuse me. 6-0 the Gators.
Goal kick.
And a goal kick Sienna Bowden. Cassidy Marsh. Now Noelle Simon. Defender was there, though. And then forward. And out of the play. Out of the reach of an Obama player. Just couldn't hold on to it. Jingi Lowe flips the field forward. I'll tell you what, Xenia Cook has some speed, and that forced the keeper to have to go out there and get it. Now Sepko. Sepko will find a teammate. Forward to Simon. They're looking to loft this one over the back line. But instead, Lorelei Myers was there for it for Obama. Another throw in, though. Jackson will check back in. Giselle Sanford-Mack will check in as well for a Gateway. Senior for the Gators. Her and Simon will put some pressure on the defender and force a throw-in for Gateway. The back heel, and then Simon, though, went right to her, but unfortunately, it'll be a goal kick for Obama. 6-0, the lead for the Gators. Obama brings in a couple fresh players who were in prior. Aaliyah Starr checking in as well for Gateway, the freshman for the Gators. So good to see a lot of players getting some time here for this Gators squad. And Obama did not have a JV team to roster to play here for the JV squad, so a lot of those players are getting some time here in the varsity game for Gateway. Thrown in again and out of play. 23 and change. Here in the second half. Starr will throw this one in. And back to Aaliyah Starr. Taken away, though, only momentarily, and then stepping up was Kayla Johnston. Simon defended. Myers gets a piece of it. And back to Simon. He's got Dakwa all on her back, and then a throw in for Obama. Thrown in and a touch, and that's going to be a foul called. On the Gators. Marley Davis, a freshman, called for the foul for Gateway. Good touch here for Obama. Can they get to it? That's Jackson. Jackie Jackson has some help. Too strong of a touch, though, for Buzos, the freshman. She's got to keep it at her feet there. Myers, and then out of play from Obama, and it'll be a throw-in for the Gators. Luda Mengine gets a foul called against her, or against Gateway, I should say. And it will be a free kick. One touch from the Gators here. 20 minutes remaining here in the second half. 6-0 lead for Gateway. It was 2-0 at halftime. Gators have scored 4 goals. Obama looking for their first. A touch, though. It goes awry. Possession back for Obama. And out of play. Thrown in. Ella Rose Pamphile fighting for it with Gateway, but Gateway has it for the moment. And a foul called. Another look at it here. The shove there on Annalise Guillot for Obama, the freshman. And Guillot will take the free kick. Just touched over. Sent forward for a minute. At the feet of Giselle Sanford-Mack, and then back over to the near side for Simon. Jackson defending, though, and a foul called on Simon. Too much pushing in the back. A look at it here. Jackson shielding the defender, but referee calling the foul. 18 minutes remaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's still time to get some refreshments. They still have some hot dogs, nachos and cheese, chips, and assorted drinks. And thank you for supporting Gateway Soccer.
thrown in, and that had gone off a hand. That was Jackson, who literally punched that ball into the air. Never seen a more blatant handball. As she jokes, I didn't see it. And a free kick for a Gateway. Down the pitch. It'll be a throw-in for Gateway. Thrown in and back. We're a touch forward. Back to the far side now. Valdango. Defended. Amelia Peterson with it for Obama, the freshman. That one goes off Jackson, and then battling around midfield, they'll swing it to the near side. Gateway will. 16 and change here. Mentioned before, these two teams squared off last year. It was a 10-0 victory for Gateway. It was 2-0 at halftime. Taylin Birchbickler and Noelle Simon had scored the 2 goals for Gateway in the first half. Gateway getting goals, 2 of them to be specific, from Julia Beam, and Peyton Kuiper also scoring a goal to make the 5th, and then the 6th goal coming from the senior Piper Benson for Gateway. It'll be a throw-in for Gateway. Cassidy Marsh will throw it in for the Gators. Now to play again. Marsh, another throw in. Out of the reach of Simon. Jackson will throw it in for, actually, correction, that's Joe Adakwa who will throw it in for Obama. Abby Beck will also check in for the Gators. Annalise Guillot checks back in for Obama as well. Marsh, the throw in. Flicked forward and off the feet of Obama. Peterson can't hold that one in, and sent forward momentarily for Obama Academy. And down the pitch, Starr. Player going down for Obama and getting up. Possession still with the Gators. But Obama was there for it. And back to Allen. It'll be throw in for Gateway. Here against Obama Academy, the Barack Obama Academy of International Studies, also known as Pittsburgh Obama 6 through 12. Public school in the East Liberty neighborhood of Pittsburgh. Named to honor former President Barack Obama, 44th President of the United States. Established in 2009 as Obama Academy. Take a look at the upcoming schedules again here for Gateway. Gators will go to the Mustangs on August 30th. We get Mars as well on September 3rd. We'll be back here for Hampton, Franklin Regional, and then on the road again, Fox Chapel. It's a tough section if the likes of a lot of these teams are in it. Of course, Fox Chapel might be one of the best girls soccer programs in Pittsburgh history. The fact that what they have been able to do, section champions, state champions, WPIAL champions, you name it, for the last several years. And a lot of teams on that squad as well, or a lot of teams in this section, no slouches as well. As will be a throw in for Obama. Fox Chapel, the runners-up in the championship for the WPIAL playoffs last year, lost to South Fayette. Team that went themselves undefeated in section play. As a throw-in now for Gateway again. That Fox Chapel team, they only gave up 2 goals in section play. I cannot stress that enough. Just 2 in their section play. Mars went 8-2 and scored 1 of those goals. As we'll have a throw in for Obama here. Only other section goal given up last year was the goal, actually it was against Mars twice for Fox Chapel. But it will be South Fayette who will be looking to defend their title in the WPIAL. Of course, Gateway trying to make the WPIAL playoffs, have not made it past couple of years here. Struggled in this section. Again, tough section. You look at section 1, 3A. Fox Chapel, Gateway, Mars, Hampton, Penn Hills, and Shaler. Penn Hills went winless in section last year. Hampton, always a good squad, along with Mars, I just mentioned before. The only losses was to Fox Chapel, and then, of course, there's the Gators. Top 3 are guaranteed. Top 4 usually make it, depending on how many teams are needed. As this a giveaway from Allen. Still possession for Gateway. The shot taken, and it goes wide.
Goal kick.
Another look at it there. That was Marley Davis, the freshman for Gateway. Some contact and some physical play there on the far side of the pitch. Kenneth Munjang was the one over there along with Aaliyah Starr, both 9 and 9, duking out there. And a foul is going to be called on Famui Zhang this time. Take a look again at the upcoming broadcasts here for Gateway Gators Productions. Again, football on Friday, taking on North Allegheny. Of course, a non-section matchup. The Gators fighting up a couple classes, actually, with battle against the Tigers of North Allegheny. And then Greensburg-Salem girls volleyball. And then a couple of soccer matches, or excuse me, a football and a football, if you want to call it that, game and match against the Mustangs of Plum. All these games here on Gateway Gators Productions. Thank you again for tuning in this evening. Gateway looking for their second victory on the year. Back over for Obama, but taken away. Free kick for Obama. 6.5 remaining. Gateway still with it. Taken away, though, and now back to Kira Dodds. Dodds loses it, though. At the sideline, it gets deflected out of play. For the throw-in for the Gators. And some substitutions coming in. Avery Price is also checked in for the Gators. Perry Vrabel also in for the first time for Obama. 5 minutes remaining. A big boot from Obama. This one will go all the way down to the keeper, where Sepko will haul that one in.
Save. Gators.
The Gators mentioned before 1-0, or 1-0, I should say, on the year so far. They had a victory over Penn Hills just a couple days ago. Back on Monday. An 8-1 victory over a Penn Hills team that struggled last year to score goals at all. But good to see for the Indians, at least, that they were able to muster up a goal there. In fact, actually, that's their first goal since, at the very least, 2 years ago. They did not score a goal in section play last year. And it will be a throw-in for Obama with 3 and change here. Wrapping this one up here on Gateway Gators Productions. Throw-in for Obama. Xenia Cook and Annalise Guillot come back in for Obama. Starr on the far side. Defended by Fumiyang. And some pushing and shoving. And a foul called against the Gators. Another look at it here. That was it right there. That last push there was what was called for the foul. As this one dropped back to pressure from Sepko. Gio couldn't keep that one up. And then sent forward. So a throw in here with final 90 seconds in this one. Back to Starr. Just too strong of a touch for Starr as Lowe gets to it, and it's out of play. Another throw in.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have 1 minute left in tonight's game.
Vasilia Kripiotakis was not able to keep her feet fully on the ground. The freshman defender throwing that one in. So another throw in for Obama. As Pearson has that one go out of play. Another throw in. Correction, that's Mengine. Mengine defended. Couple players over there, goes back into the box. Some pressure at the end line. Back over for Obama. Out of the reach, though, as it's just cleared out of the way for the final couple seconds here. And it will be a shutout for the Gators. 6-0. The victory for Gateway. It was Birch Bickler and Simon who scored in the first half, and then 2 goals from Julia Beam, Peyton Kuiper scoring a goal, and Piper Benson also scoring for the Gators. You see how excited Piper Benson was scoring for Gateway, still celebrating that one. And that will be all she wrote in this one. Again, Gateway going to 2-0, and Obama dropping their first loss of the year. So for our entire broadcasting crew, our producer Adam Gusky, our director Lee Schaefer, and for the Schaefer and Gusky family, I'm Spencer Witt saying so long and thank you for tuning in here on Gateway Gators Productions. Again, final score, it's Gateway defeating Obama Academy 6-0 here on Gateway Gators Productions. Good night, everyone.